What's the craziest lie someone's told that actually made your life better? My roommate Emma convinced our entire apartment complex that she's a certified yoga instructor. Plot twist, she learned everything from YouTube the night before her first class. It started when our neighbor Mrs. Chen mentioned her chronic back pain in the elevator. Emma, trying to be helpful, casually said she taught yoga and could help. Next thing we know, Mrs. Chen's telling everyone about the amazing instructor in 4B. Within a week, Emma had 12 people showing up to our living room every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm talking about serious students. Piran and Linda from 2A brought her own blocks. Marcus from the penthouse arrived in $200 at the leisure, and sweet Mrs. Chen came 30 minutes early to center herself. Emma's system was genius but terrifying. She'd binge Taiki with Adrienne until 2 a.m., frantically scribbling pose names on sticky notes hidden around our apartment. During classes, she'd strategically place herself near the cheat sheet taped under our coffee table. For 6 weeks, she pulled it off. People were genuinely improving, feeling more flexible, sleeping better. Mrs. Chen's back pain disappeared. Emma even started believing she was actually good at this. Then disaster struck. Last Thursday, Linda brought her sister Piran, a real yoga instructor visiting from Portland. My heart literally stopped when this woman walked in wearing teacher training certification badges on her mat bag. I watched Emma's face go completely white as the sister introduced herself and asked about Emma's training background. The entire class was listening. Emma stammered something about unconventional training methods, while I literally held my breath. The sister nodded thoughtfully and said she'd love to learn from Emma's unique approach. The class started normally. Emma led them through her usual routine paired to mostly stolen from different YouTube channels, but honestly it flowed pretty well. But then the sister asked Emma to demonstrate something called Bird of Paradise. Emma froze, bird deer in headlights moment. That's when Mrs. Chen stepped in. Oh honey, she said to the sister, Emma teaches therapeutic yoga for us older folks. None of that fancy pretzel stuff. She focuses on healing, not showing off. I am sorry I didn't realize that's actually much more valuable. The rest of the class backed Emma up. Marcus mentioned how Emma always asks about their individual limitations. Linda praised her for creating a judgment-free environment. Ozanin shared how much the classes meant to them. The sister ended up staying for the full session and complimented Emma afterward on her intuitive understanding of her students' needs. After everyone left, Emma broke down crying. She felt terrible about the lie but couldn't bear to disappoint people who'd grown to depend on these classes. Here's the beautiful part. Mrs. Chen had overheard everything from the hallway. She knocked on our door an hour later with a proposition. Turns out she's a retired physical therapist and had been quietly noting how Emma's instinctive modifications were actually helping everyone. She offered to properly train Emma in therapeutic techniques while Emma continued teaching the basics. Fast forward to now, Par and Emma just registered for real yoga teacher training, partially funded by our building's wellness committee that formed around her classes. The sister from Portland, she's been texting Emma about collaboration opportunities. Sometimes the best things come from the most terrifying lies.